Okay, so one of the challenges we have at Camp Reset in our first week of camp is the self-care kit challenge. And so this is going to be really personal to you. I'm going to show you my setup and the kind of goodies that I put in here, but I am not suggesting you duplicate what I've done or buy exactly what I did. I'm just giving you ideas. These are things I put together because I really wanted to have a real camp experience this year. And this little vintage suitcase, which I dearly love, normally it holds all of my ephemera and art journaling papers and good stuff like that. So I emptied all of that out and I'm using it. It's going to sit actually on my bed over there in the corner. And so it's going to be displayed all my little goodies. And I'm going to actually spend time using some of these things throughout camp. Now you can make little tweaks and stuff as camp progresses. Don't feel like you're married to whatever you thought you were going to use in the beginning. You might find that there's other things you come across that you like better. And again, I always suggest you shop your own house, which is what I did. A lot of these things I already had, a few things I purchased separately. And then I have two things. This is the stuff that's going to sit on my bed. And there's a few products in here like my lotion and my foot cream that I would actually, put on while I was say hanging out on my bed. And I even have little socks for that kind of thing. But as far as beauty care, stuff like that, I made a separate bin for that. And that's going to be in the bathroom. So this bin is going to sit on the bathroom counter so that I can use the products that I bought inside here. So let me just go over this first. Starting with my bathroom stuff, I bought myself a variety of beauty masks. We're going to be doing a facial mask challenge during camp. I think it's in week 5. This is the one I picked for that. See, it's an otter. I think that's going to be hilarious. I'm actually going to put that on camera. But I find that the masks are just so fun. There's so many out there. Korean skincare is super hot and trendy, and that's where this stuff is really inspired by. So there is some really funny ones that have names like I'm Sorry for My Skin Jelly Mask. I think that just looks so intriguing and yummy. It's like a chocolate mask for pore care. This was from CVS, as most of these were. They had a sale, so I got myself these. I plan on masking myself a lot during camp because one of my goals for self-care is really developing a skincare routine and taking care of my skin. So here's my little masks that I purchased. I also got myself one of these little sugar scrubs. The coconut lime is so yummy, and I love the little small container. I bought this at CVS, but I know I've seen them at Target and at Walmart. Another product I got was a little soothing facial mist by Garnier. I thought that sounded, I don't know, yummy. It's made with rose water. Actually, I'm going to put this in here because I would probably more than likely use it in my room. And then I got this, which I'm not sure about, but I just thought I'm going to treat myself. It's a Refreshment Cucumber and Bamboo Eye Depuffer from Physicians Formula. So I threw that in there. Here's some activated coconut charcoal toothpaste. Sounds yummy, right? Teeth, taking care of my teeth is another self-care goal. I'm going to be flossing more, doing actual whitening treatments. And I bought some charcoal powder last year for that, and I've never used it. So between this and the other, I'm going to give it a try. But this sounded really intriguing, and it was really highly rated on Amazon. So I thought, I'm going to give that one a try. And a lot of the things that I purchased are actually linked on the supplies page. I actually linked my beauty products for the most part wherever I could. 2 other products I bought last year and really love. I love this brand, and it's I think it's pretty budget friendly, but there's a rose water spray and the jojoba oil. I'm going to use these as part of my skincare routine. I've been doing that for a while. And then I bought this on the cruise that I went on earlier this year. You know how they always have a lot of times when you do go to resorts or cruises, they always have those special massages and all that cool stuff that you can get. And so I thought, I never do stuff like that, so I thought I would treat myself. But I noticed that what I tend to do is keep things in the package and don't actually open them and use them. So I took them out of the packaging and I'm going to be using them. So I'm going to go ahead and make that part of my little beauty routine so that I actually spend time taking care of my skin. my teeth and having like a real full-on routine, which I usually don't. I will admit I'm really like quick in and out. So that's going to be a goal, which is why I treated myself to some new goodies there. And then here is my just in general self-care kit. And like I said, this is going to sit up on my bed. So this stuff will be like, I'll have to look at it every day. So it will remind me, hey, play with us, come hang out with us. So one of the things I bought myself, which I did not own previous, was a oil diffuser. And this is a bamboo one, and it was really highly rated. I always, when I go to purchase something, and I'm a big Amazon shopper, I always look at the reviews, and this one had a really high review. So I'm going to go ahead and call this one of my essentials, although it's going to sit over here on my little nightstand. And where do I dive in first? So I have a variety of things. Some of them are like activities, and some were like, I was kind of thinking that I would use my camp cabin space as kind of like a place to like relax, take a little nap, read, things that I have not made a practice of doing very much of. So that's what this is set up for, is just spending kind of quiet time on in my cabin. Here is my mascot. I'm not suggesting you need one for your cabin, but I love guinea pigs. I've owned probably 8 of them in my life, and I just thought he was adorable. His name is Jefferson. So Jefferson is my little cabin mascot. So he has a little spot for him in my little group. I saw this. It had me at hello with the yummy packaging, and it's a sugar scrub for your lips. You can make sugar scrub very easily. There's lots of yummy DIY recipes available, but I don't know. I just thought it looked really good, and I thought coconut sorbet. So I thought I would just go ahead and treat myself. I liked the packaging a lot. I'm a sucker for packaging. I know a lot of us are. So I'm going to keep that in here to remind me. You know, part of me wants to put it in my beauty essentials. You know what? I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move that over to my beauty essentials section. A timer. This little cute timer is to remind me that if I don't want to get carried away with too much self-care time. So I want to set a timer. Make sure that I spend maybe an hour at a time doing something. I could use my phone, but I don't want to do that because I don't want any excuse to start playing on my phone, checking email, getting on Facebook. This camp time is for like complete, well, not complete tech cutoff, but for the most part, I don't want any reason why I'm touching my phone during self-care time, so I'm using that. This is one of those fun little fidget type of like things to play with, and I've had this for years. I actually use it during, like, I used to use it during business meetings. I'd play with it under the desk because I would be bored and I couldn't like doodle publicly. So I'd play with this underneath the table, and I still have it. So I thought that was really funny, and I love playing with it. So I thought I'd throw it in there. A beauty mask that's all fleecy. I know it's really hot in general, so the idea of putting fleece on sounds horrific, but the air conditioner in this back little, my back master bedroom is super powerful, and it gets like a refrigerator back here, so this actually will be delightful at some point. I actually had to turn it off for the video, and I'm already sweating. It's so hot. So these are my little spa socks. I found these on Amazon. They have like a little pad, a gel pad in the heel where all the softener is, and then it's toeless. They were intriguing to me, and they were really highly reviewed, so I thought I would give them a try because the other goal of mine for camp is moisture. I don't know what happens, like if you get, as you get older, your skin changes, but I have been feeling very lizardy. So I want to be giving myself lots of feet treatments and hand treatments, using lots of moisturizers. So I got those for myself. These I've had for a while, and I love them. They are called Sleep Phones Pajamas for Your Ears. And basically what you do is you plug this into your iPod, and then there's headphones that are built inside of them, and you wear it like a headband around your head. I have one of those. I have 2 iPods, and one of them is the little shuffle, and the shuffle is actually what works the best. I absolutely love these. Mr. Crafty bought them for me so I could sleep at night, and I put like relaxation or meditation. Like I lived for a while there. I was really enjoying listening to like hypnotic kind of sounds of the ocean, or like sometimes you can listen to like weight loss hypnotic messages, like you will not crave sugar. Stuff like that. So I was really into that a couple years ago, but so it hooks onto this, and I actually wear it on the outside. So it's like on my forehead, and then these go around your ears. So they're really soft and comfortable to wear at night if you wanted to try that, or create white noise so you could sleep. This is one of my favorite fragrances from Bath & Body. They no longer make it, and I think it's probably 2 years old. I am one of those people, like most of us, we tend to like collect Bath & Body Works stuff, and then I feel like none of it gets used because I can't use it fast enough. I have been focused on using this bottle up, and by the end of camp, I believe I will have met my goal, but it is the most scrumptious smell, and I'm sorry that they don't make that one anymore. CVS. I found that. It made me feel like I was a 12-year-old girl again. It says Claire's, so I'm imagining that if you went to the mall to any Claire's, they would also have the full range of product. But their little lip glosses, this is the pink grapefruit. They had so many types. It was ridiculous how many there were. So this is a little popsicle with a little pink bow. I have no idea how this works. I just thought it was adorable. And it reminded me of stuff that I liked when I was a kid. So I thought, I'm going to try it out. So let's see. There it is. A little solid little pot of pink grapefruit lip gloss, lip balm. So I thought I would attach it to something. I just thought it was, it reminded me of, all of us can relate when we were kids, and something like that just made you go, oh, that's so cute. So that's in there. Burt's Bees Coconut Foot Cream. This is my second tube that I've bought. It's kind of like really thick, solid Vaseline, and you get it onto your feet and then put socks on. It's really, I think it's a really good formula. I am going to be using it a lot. That's my plan. I'm not familiar with essential oils. Like I've tried using a couple and I had disastrous results. So I went exploring Amazon and I found this. I spent a lot of time looking. I didn't want to make a huge investment. I don't even know if I'll like them. I'm kind of sensitive to smells, so that was kind of my bigger fear. So I got this kit and I thought it was well priced, and a lot of reviews were extremely positive. So I thought I would give it a try with my little diffuser. And I found this one called the Slim Oil Blend. Helps boost metabolism, energize, and manage cravings. I don't know if any of that's true, but I figured if I'm going to, try aromatherapy, I'll go ahead and grab this. It wasn't very expensive at all, so I thought I'll throw it in there, throw it into my cart. So I have a little essential oils kit. My iPod is another thing I thought would be essential in my kit. The Bluebird wish comes true. I bought this on eBay. It is so cute. It's the whole story. It's the little bluebirds, there's the Girl Scouts, the Campfire Girls, and the little bluebirds, which my mom told me she was a bluebird when she was a little girl, very briefly. I just thought it was cute, and I wanted to spend time looking through it. So I threw that one in there. This little guy, actually, a lot of people, when I posted it, people thought it was the Bible, because there's a really popular Bible, and I have one like that. This is not a Bible. It's a little journal. It's a handmade. This is a handmade journal, and the paper is stitched in there, so it's like all the signatures are stitched right into the leather. And the paper feels a little bit more like linen, kind of like homemade paper would feel. I don't know if it is homemade paper, but it is interesting. It's rough, slightly rough in texture. That's where it's from. When I first felt it, I was like, I'm not sure if I'm going to love this. But as time has passed and I've given it more thought, I think I want to give it a try. I really love the idea of it, I think, is what it is. I love that it's got this little leather case. It just feels like, I don't know, it just feels special, like a little treasure. So I'm almost to the point where I have to make the decision to return it or not, but I have a feeling I'm going to end up keeping it. So that's the little journal I bought because, just because. Here's a little devotional I got on eBay. I saw somebody with this on their blog and they were showing how they use it with their kids, and I just thought it was adorable. So I found my own copy of it, and it's like little stories that are teaching kids things about the Bible, about God, and I just thought, how cute, because I love vintage. Y'all know that. So I went ahead and got myself this, so I figured it would be a good time to read some little devotionals. Here is my Kindle. I keep it in my Kate Spade pencil pouch because it's like the perfect fit, and the pencil pouch is cushioned. So there's my Kindle with the hundreds of books on it that I never read. So that will be a good time to read. I haven't decided what I'm going to read, but I definitely want to read some fun books. I don't think I want to just read the normal self-help stuff that I tend to go with. I'm going to read some stuff for fun. This is my little pouch that has some journaling supplies, sticky notes. It's like the little essentials. I used to carry it around with me on the daily, but I kind of haven't been traveling much, so I've kind of been neglecting my little pouch, but I'm going to put it in here because if I choose to do some journaling up here, I'll have everything I need in there. And then my Bose headphones. These were a gift, a birthday gift. They are not cheap, but they are one of the best investments, one of the best gifts I've ever gotten. They are fabulous. They're noise canceling so that you can like put them on, especially in an airplane. That's where I love using them the most, and you can completely reduce the noise around you. Same thing like in your home. If the kids are watching TV and you want to do Camp Reset, noise canceling headphones. I can't say it enough. I've gotten a lot of use out of these. I use these to record the podcast every week. So these are a favorite, and it's definitely an essential. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in here. So that basically is what I have set up so far for my essentials kit. So again, don't feel like you have to be married to whatever you decide to go with in the beginning. You might want to make tweaks as time passes. So just starting out with some things around the house, things that you really, things that would be make the event special. Your self-care time should have a special feeling. So if you want to treat yourself to a candle, you don't have to spend a lot of money on things. You can go shop Dollar General. You can, shop the thrift stores. This doesn't need to be an expensive venture, and I'm sure that most of us have lots of things we would consider a self-care essential in our own home to start with, which is what's so lovely about doing this. Once you start gathering it together, you might, see that you actually have a lot of stuff you would consider to be a self-care essential. So this is my kit, and once you assemble yours and get it together and decide where you're going to put it so that it will call your name and you can reach for it easily, you will be able to earn a badge that you've set up your self-care kit. Ta-da!